We are talking about the results of this year's Female Nation survey, and today we're talking about money, specifically debt and savings. In studio with us is Mushfiqah Botha. She's a debt expert from Credit Matters. Hello, Mushfiqah.
Hi, Lily.
They say 42% of women do not save at all, nothing, not a cent, when 35% save less than 5%.
That's not going to get you very far.
I mean, how is that less than 5% going to help you in your retirement? But I mean, I can understand it, because how do you save if there's actually no money left at the end of the month?
Nothing to save. If you look at it, if you're coming to if payday is on the 25th and you're coming to the 20th of the month, you know what, you're telling me, oh, you have to save, or I have to buy bread. I have to save, or I have to buy electricity. Necessities are now becoming the luxuries in life. So I can understand that there is no money to save. But what I would suggest is that we get ourselves into that mode of paying yourself first. The moment you get any money coming in, even if it's a small percentage of it, put it away and then work from there, even for the necessities. Because these days, very many people do not even have any surplus funds for medical emergencies. Very many people do not have surplus funds for anything school related. They do not have any.
I guess that's where that secret cash stash
where
would
the
come
secret
in.
cash stash does come in. You know, but again, the fact that it's a secret worries me. It's a decision I think that should be taken by two people in the relationship, knowing full well that an emergency could arise. Yeah. But also knowing full well that you have to also plan.
So are people in denial, do you think? Financial denial, or do you think?
Yes, I think very many people are still waiting for this fairy with the magic dust to come, or the magic wand.
Or the ship.
Yeah, and you know what, somebody's going to do something and it's going to all get better. I do think people have to now stand up and start taking responsibility and become proactive about your finances. Become proactive about it. Like you would, if you wanted to go and buy something, you would go and shop around and find out what the best price is. Get yourself out there. Go to your creditors and say, hey, you know what, I've had this account with you for the last 2 years. I want to know what my balance is. I want to know what my exact installment is. I need to know what my interest rate is. Become an informed consumer, because once you are informed, you become empowered. If you can make a list and say, these are my accounts, this is the one with the highest interest rate, this is the one with the lowest interest rate, you can then start saving money by saying, okay, let's pay that one off first. This one has a lower balance, that one has a higher balance. But because we are, there's an apathy about it.
Yeah, and I think it's fear. Fear is paralyzing. It's that thing you don't even want to look, you don't know, you don't want to know what's going on there.
I understand that completely. I absolutely understand that. But with that fear also comes the anxiety of then not knowing what's going to happen next. You know, not wanting to pick up that telephone when you see the private number, not wanting to go home because you don't know if the sheriff of the court has been there, not wanting to discuss anything with your family because you don't know in exactly what situation you are in. So I think also what we should be also looking at as a nation is to start changing how intimidating information is getting to consumers.
Yeah, because I think the financial institutions
Yes.
still have a long way to go in making it user-friendly.
Exactly. You know what, I don't want to know, first of all, getting hold of them, with all due respect to any financial institution, getting hold of them. You could be spending the last money you have on your name for the month, simply trying to get through to the call center who called you to ask you to make a payment arrangement on an account which you don't have money to pay for in the first place. So now you've got to go and you've got to call them, and then please let it be possible to get through to the agent who actually called you, or you may have to be put through to 5 or 6 others before you get to that person. If you're on a prepaid contract, do you know the amount of money you then actually have to put into your telephone?
So even the most savvy and really go-getter person would not be able to do it.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. Financial institutions in this country need to realize that there are too many red flags going up. There is a problem. They have to acknowledge it as much as consumers have to acknowledge it, and start making solutions accessible.
Well, amen to that. I hope all the banks are listening. Thank you very much, Mushfiqah. For more results on the Female Nation survey, please go to the address below. Thank you.